In a small village, Garissa town, in the northeastern part of Kenya, Malkia grew up. She attended the best schools in the region, supported by her father, a prominent leader in society. As the only child of Mr. and Mrs. John, Malikia was the apple of their eye, cherished and protected. After completing her master's degree in medicine, Malikia returned to her village. That same year, a pandemic broke out, affecting 6 out of 10 people in the region. With a strong sense of duty, Malikia volunteered to assist the medics in curbing the pandemic and treating the victims. She worked tirelessly in isolation and treatment centers for 6 months. One day, a 14-year-old girl was brought to the hospital by a man wearing rugged clothes. He seemed like a madman and simply said to Malkia, "Help her, she has nobody left." The girl was unconscious and her name was unknown, making her case even more mysterious. That evening, Malikia's parents invited her home for a family gathering. When she arrived, she was introduced to Mr. Emmanuel, his wife Margaret, and their son Dan, a handsome young pilot. Dan was immediately smitten with Malikia, but she was taken aback when her parents suggested they get to know each other for a potential marriage. Malikia respectfully declined, stating she wasn't ready for marriage. Later, Malkia received an urgent call from the hospital and had to leave. Her mother, concerned and supportive, encouraged her, understanding her dedication. Back at the hospital, another young girl with unknown name was brought in by the same madman. This raised questions about who he was and why he was bringing these children. At this level, police were involved. The next morning, a young boy was found at the hospital gate with a medical book as his pillow. He couldn't speak but was alive. Police investigations revealed that the children had high levels of carbon monoxide in their lungs. Police started investigation on the madman to know where he was getting the children from. After close follow-up, they found the madman in the next street, sitting beside the road. They approached him and luckily, he did not resist to accompany them to the health center, although he was only talking in few words. This issue made Malikia see another side of Madman, a normal person in distress. Madman cooperatively took them where he found the kids, a tiny house nearby the town, with charcoal stove at the middle, which at this time was off. Now with all this info, it was evident that the 3 children were related. It was now time to find their parents. In few minutes, a woman came wailing, my children, are missing from my house." She was later calmed down by Malikia and police and headed to the hospital, where her children were being attended to. She later identified herself as Dorothy with her 3 children, twin girls Martha and Maria and small boy Jim. Malkia explained the dangers of using a charcoal stove indoors and provided her with money for a gas cooker. The children recovered, and when asked about their future aspirations, twins expressed a desire to become doctors, inspired by Malikia. The young boy, Jim, intriguingly wanted to be like the madman, who had mysteriously disappeared. Malikia returned home for a 2-day leave on the way reading the book she got at the gate. It was a medical practitioner book. This raised a lot of question in Malkia's mind. In the stay at home while bonding with Dan, they even planned a coffee date, but Malikia was once again called to the hospital. Despite Dan's disappointment, Malkia's dedication to her work prevailed, prompting Dan to follow her. To see how this story unfolds, stay tuned for part 2 of this video. Subscribe, share with your friends and family, and click the bell icon to be notified once it's uploaded. Thank you, and see you in the next video.